Pozdravljeni novinarji in predstavniki mediji, ki ste tukaj z nami in vsi tisti, ki nas spremljate prek spletne platforme. Dobrodošli na novinarski konferenci družbe Equinox Nepremičnine. Moje ime je Milica Kopanja-Šircelj in povezovala bom današnje sogovornike. Na njej vam bomo predstavili pomemben dogodek, ki bo vplival na poslovanje družbe, prav tako pa tudi okoliščine in podrobnosti, ki so pripeljale do tega dogodka. Z nami so torej Matej Rigelnik, ki je direktor in partner družbe Equinox Nepremičnine, Miss Clara Lopez, Investment and Development Manager at Grupo Hotusa, David Neff, partner and head of hospitality for Central and Eastern Europe in the company Cushman & Wakefield. Preden začnemo, pa mogoče še nekaj osnovnih napotkov, in sicer za novinarje, ki ste danes tukaj z nami v dvorani. Vas prosim, ko boste imeli vprašanje, da dvignete roko, hostesa vam bo prinesla mikrofon in lahko boste zastavili vprašanje. Tisti, ki ste z nami prek spletne platforme, pa prosim vpišite vaše vprašanje v rubriko chat in na koncu ga bomo tudi prebrali in odgovorili nanj. Zdaj bi pa najprej prosila gospoda Mateja Rigelnika, direktorja družbe Equinox Nepremičnine, da nam pove nekaj več o tem dogodku.
Ja, najlepša hvala, Milica. V naslednjih 10 minutah bom na kratko predstavil strukturo posla in celotno transakcijo, ki smo jo izvedli po pogajanjih, ki so bila zaključena ki smo se pogajali še pozno v noč. In sicer gre za zadevo, da se je družba Equinox, ki je nastala z oddelitvijo nepremičninskega dela iz bivšega podjetja uHotel oziroma uHotel Collection, odločila, da išče za svoj dolgoročno partnerstvo in dolgoročno zavezništvo mednarodno verigo, ki bo hotele najemala za obdobje 20 let, z možnostjo podaljšanja 2x po 5 let, se pravi, gre za 30-letno pogodbo, ki je bila sklenjena z družbo Hotusa. Več o tem vam bo povedala Clara. Gre za enega največjih upravljavcev hotelov v Evropi. Imajo v lasti oziroma v upravljanju več kot 230 hotelov in so potem, se pravi, po tržnem deležu, ki ga imajo in na področju operacij v hotelih, ena največjih družb, ki v Evropi obstajajo. Equinox je s tem, ko se je odločil za sklenitev te pogodbe, stopil na poti prave nepremičninske družbe. Mi smo že ob sami uvrstitvi delnice na Ljubljansko borzo v prospektu objavili, da bomo intenzivno delali na, bom rekel, neki zahodnem poslovnem modelu, kar se tiče celotne te nepremičninske dejavnosti. Se pravi, da se bo družba ukvarjala izključno in samo z nepremičninsko dejavnostjo in da vse tiste stvari, ki neposredno ne pritičejo nepremičninam, daje tujim oziroma drugim partnerjem v najem. Tako da, če povzamem neke ključne številke, ki so bile, vrednost posla z vidika 20 let minimalnih najemnin, ki naj bi jih družba iz tega naslova prejela, naj bi znašala več kot 110 milijonov evrov. Pogodba je sklenjena za 20 let z možnostjo podaljšanja strani najemnika. Kar je pomembno, je to, da bo s tem Equinox nadaljeval razvoj svojega obstoja preko slovenskega kapitalskega trga. Zavedamo se, da je pri trenutni lastniški strukturi tako uHotel Collection kot Equinoxa, ker gre praktično za isto korporativno upravljanje, da je konflikt interesov velik in da bo iz naslova ureditve tega razmerja in iz naslova oddaja teh nepremičnin tujemu strateškemu partnerju ta konflikt interesov odpravljen. In verjamemo, da bo to pozitivno vplivalo seveda tudi na vrednost Equinoxa in premoženja Equinoxa. Kar je zelo pomembno je, da je ta strategija Equinoxa zasnovana na neki slovenski podstati, se pravi, razvijali se bomo v slovenskem kapitalskem okolju, se pravi, želimo okrepiti pozicijo na slovenskem kapitalskem trgu in seveda smo kot prva tovrstna družba, ki je prišla skozi eno največjih organizacijskih, finančnih in poslovnih prestrukturiranj, vsaj kar se borze tiče. In s tem, ko smo pripeljali v to enačbo še uglednega mednarodnega partnerja, verjamemo, da bo to pozitivno vplivalo na samo vrednost podjetja. Se pravi, če nekako povzamem, kaj smo v tem obdobju, odkar smo prišli na borzo 31. januarja naredili. Družba Equinox je nastala samo za občutek 3. 5. leta 2021, se pravi oziroma dobro leto je od tega, pa smo naredili kar nekaj stvari. vključno s kotacijo, ki se je zgodila 31. januarja. Verjamemo, da smo uspešno izvedli poslovno prestrukturiranje. Verjamemo, da bomo s takšno najemno pogodbo in ureditvijo potencialnega konflikta interesov uredili tudi korporativno upravljanje. Organizacijsko smo se prestrukturirali, se pravi, nepremičnine so udeljene v ločeno družbo in operacije se upravljajo v drugi družbi in seveda tudi uspešno finančno prestrukturiranje. Družba je pred kratkim tudi najela izjemno dolgoročen kredit, več kot 15-leten kredit, kar pomeni, da poravnava na strani aktive in svoje pasive celotno zadevo. Gre za, mogoče še na kratko v tem, gre za poslovni model, ki sicer v okolju, v katerem se nahajamo, se pravi v Sloveniji in mogoče na Balkanu, ni ne vem kako prisoten. Se pravi, v tem okolju so primarno hotelske družbe hkrati lastnice nepremičnin, upravljajo dejavnost in so tudi hkrati brand. Zelo podobna zgodba, kot je bila to prej v uHotelih, se pravi, uHoteli so bili lastnik nepremičnin, lastnik blagovne znamke nepremičnin, se pravi v primeru Grand Hotela Union, in seveda so izvajali tudi operacije. Zahodni poslovni model na področju hotelirstva in na področju nepremičnin je razdeljen na 3 dele. So lastniki nepremičnin in so investitorji, ki investirajo v nepremičnine, so operaterji, ki te nepremičnine od lastnikov nepremičnin najemajo in so potem brendi, ki te nepremičnine potem tudi brandirajo. V Sloveniji in v tem okolju pa je to, kot sem povedal, pač združeno. Če boste mogoče za lažje razumevanje pogledali recimo Skandik kot eno največjih skandinavskih družb na tem področju, tam je zelo jasno razmejeno, se pravi, tam je Skandik upravljalec in lastnik nepremičnine je pač družba podobna nam, ampak seveda za skandinavski trg. Se pravi, zelo jasna delitev je predvsem zaradi tega, ker seveda specializacija na področju operacij je drugačna kot specializacija na področju upravljanja nepremičnin. Nepremičnine so drug posel, narava posla je druga in seveda zahteva drugo znanje, tudi, če čist finančno povem, druge diskontne faktorje za to, da se te nepremičnine in te posli vrednotijo in seveda, vkolikor je ta dejavnost združena z nepremičnino, to kreira neke šume v tem in se celotna vrednost tega seveda ne izkristalizira. Se pravi, če povzamem, prevzeli bomo mednarodno uveljavljen poslovni model delovanja nepremičninskih družb. Naj še enkrat poudarim, Equinox ni nepremičninski sklad, ampak je nepremičninska družba. Gre za popolnoma, ne bom rekel kopiran, ampak poslovni model, ki je v celoti praktično v skladu z mednarodnimi poslovnimi modeli. Se pravi, jasna delitev nepremičnin, jasna delitev operativne dejavnosti in seveda Equinoxu, delničarjem Equinoxa in vsem deležnikom Equinoxa omogoča, da seveda iz naslova sklenitve pogodbe družba in portfelj, ki ga ima v lasti, seveda zagotavlja večjo finančno vzdržnost poslovnega modela. Predstavljajte si recimo, prej družba uHoteli je upravljala dejavnost, kar pomeni, da je bila podvržena vsem nihanjem, kar se tiče, se pravi, če se je cena hotelske sobe spremenila iz dneva v dan, je bila družba pač podvržena v nihaju prihodkih. V tem primeru, ko pa smo sklenili to najemno pogodbo, pa imamo definirano neko minimalno najemnino, se pravi, najemnino bomo dobili ne glede na to, kakšno bo poslovanje hotelov. Poleg tega pa je v tej najemni pogodbi tudi variabilni del, kar pomeni, da vkolikor bi prihodki seveda rasli, družba Equinox participira na tej zadevi in s tem nihajnost našega poslovnega modela precej zmanjšali. Veste, da se nahajamo v zelo zapletenih makroekonomskih okoliščinah, obrestne mere rastejo, dogaja se inflacija, vojna, geostrateški premiki, skratka izjemno turbulentno okolje in verjamemo, da smo z, bom rekel, zmanjšanjem tveganja tega poslovnega modela prinesli seveda tudi ustrezno vrednost. Mi velik poudarek dajemo tudi risk managementu v naši družbi, zato je ta družba glede na neke primerljive družbe relativno malo zadolžena oziroma praktično nezadolžena in s tem, ko smo zmanjšali variabilnost tega poslovnega modela, verjamemo, da bomo lahko delničarjem in vsem deležnikom ponudili boljše razmerje med neko pričakovano donosnostjo in tveganjem. To so hoteli, ki bodo šli v oddajo novemu najemniku, se pravi Grand Hotel Union. Naj morda še poudarim, pri Grand Hotelu Union smo z našimi novimi partnerji dosegli sporazum, da bo ime brenda, kar se tiče Grand Hotela Union, za imenom Grand Hotel Union, se pravi, da Grand Hotel Union ostaja kot primarni brand, Hotel Lev in uHotel, to bo pa več verjetno povedala tudi Klara, se bosta pa rebrandirala pod njihovo blagovno znamko. Ne glede na to, da so te hoteli oddani oziroma da bodo oddani, ostajajo v slovenski lasti. Naša lastniška struktura, ki jo imamo, Equinoxa, je seveda primarno praktično vsi delničarji, ki so Slovenci, in mi verjamemo v ta poslovni model, se pravi razvoja prek slovenskega kapitalskega trga. In s tem nekako ohranjamo in nadaljujemo tudi to 117-letno, tule je napaka, 117-letno tradicijo. Grand Hotel Union je bil zgrajen kot neka slovenska zgodba. V Grand Hotel Union se je prvič odigrala slovenska himna oziroma v Unionski dvorani. Leta 1943, če se ne motim, je bil kulturni molk. Leta 1988 je bila ustanovljena prva slovenska demokratična stranka v tistem času. Skratka, izjemno pomemben dogodek. Tudi premiera filma Vesna je bila v tej dvorani. Skratka, zelo povezana z lokalnim okoljem in z neko slovensko zgodovino. In takšen poslovni model nam dejansko omogoča, da lahko nepremičnina kot taka oziroma delnica Equinoxa, ki ima v lasti te nepremičnine, ostaja v, bom rekel, lasti domačega kapitala in se ta dejavnost preko tujega strateškega partnerja razvija tudi naprej. Morda še na kratko samo povzetek tega, kaj so tisti glavne značilnosti nepremičninske družbe, praktično ves donos, ki ga dobivajo oziroma ustvarjajo iz naslova dividend, iz naslova najemnin, ki jih prejmejo. Razliko med najemninami, ki jih prejmejo, in stroškom, ki je povezan s tem poslovnim modelom, potem v obliki neke dividende oziroma vračila kapitala delničarjem vrnejo delničarjem, in je zelo, bom rekel, vsaj po neki naravi posla, zelo ali pa precej enostaven poslovni model. Skratka, zelo jasna so razmerja, najemnina je toliko, stroški so toliko in razlika je seveda izplačana potem v obliki dividende. Nepremičninske družbe so poslovni model, ki je mogoče v Sloveniji prisoten z našo prisotnostjo od začetka letošnjega leta, v tujini pa od leta 1960, skratka izjemno star poslovni model. Tako da za zaključek bi povedal še to, izjemno ponosni smo, da smo uspeli z našimi partnerji doseči ta sporazum, da smo našli strateškega partnerja, ki bo dolgoročno upravljal in najemal te nepremičnine. Mislim, da smo lahko tudi kot Slovenci ponosni na to, da smo, bom rekel, ta nek model više dodane vrednosti bo ostajal v Sloveniji, ker nepremičninska dejavnost je dejavnost z visoko dodano vrednostjo, medtem ko sama dejavnost upravljanja hotelov ima seveda tudi nižjo dodano vrednost in da smo zato tudi uspeli najti tujega strateškega partnerja. So we are very grateful and thank you very much, Clara, once again for signing this agreement and reaching this agreement. We are very satisfied to have you on board as a strategic partner. It means a lot to us, a lot to our shareholders, and on behalf of our shareholders, of course, thank you very much for signing this agreement with you. So this is it from my side.
Hvala, Matej, za te uvodne besede. Miss Clara Lopez, welcome to Ljubljana. Please tell us more about Grupo Hotusa and what was behind the decision to enter into the partnership with the Equinox real estate company?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to start saying thank you for this reception here in Ljubljana. It's a real pleasure for us being here today and especially to announce the agreement that we have reached. I would like to thank you also on behalf of our chairman, Amancio Lopez, that he's here with us. And I would like to start explaining a little bit about our company, Grupo Hotusa. The company was created more than 40 years ago. It started in Barcelona in 1977. Today is a pool of companies from diverse spheres of the tourism sector, and we are considered the world's #1 independent hotel consortium. In 1992, we started with our hotel management company, and in 2005, we created the brand Eurostars Hotel. Here you have some of our figures. We represent in 5 continents more than 125,000 hotels. As I told, we are the first global hotel consortium according to the Hotels magazine. We are also the Spanish leading hotel chain, and by number of hotels, and in the 9th in Europe also by number of hotels. We manage more than 235 hotels. Now I can say that we are going to manage 3 more. And we have a turnover of 1,200 million generated by the whole group, and more than 5,000 employees. Here, as I told, we also want to, he's not here speaking, but I want to thank you on behalf of the chairman, Amancio Lopez, that is here joining us. It's important to understand the company because we have different 3 business units. One is the hotel operation company, that it's Eurostar's hotel company, and it's going to be the hotel operator for these 3 hotels. But we have also 2 other business units, that is Ristel, that is our distribution company, and Kittel, that it's where we provide hotel services to all of our affiliated hotels. And this is interesting because it gives us a strong knowledge of the market, and this allows us to operate the hotels that we manage directly with a better knowledge of the market. This is how the company started in 1977, and this is still a strong part of our company. Kittel, here you have also some figures. We have 3,800 partner hotels. Here also you have the number of marketed rooms. There is more than, I would say, 305,000 rooms, and in 83 different countries. And we are considered, as I told before, the first consortium in the world, according to this hotel magazine. Regarding Restel, there is a distribution company. We work with more than 12,000 partner travel agencies. We have more than 100,000 marketed hotels and more than 3 million daily reservations. And regarding Eurostar's hotel company, it's the hotel chain. We are the biggest hotel chain in Spain by number of hotels, and the 9th in Europe also by number of hotels. We operate 235 hotels in more than 17 countries. Now it would be 18 countries because Slovenia is a new market for us. And we have...
But you are already present in Hungary.
Yeah, of course. We are already present in Hungary.
So far is in Hungary from here? Or Italy?
Yes, I would
Hungary.
say yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes. And we have 6 different brands that I'm going to explain a little bit better further. Eurostar's Hotels is our main brand. It's our upscale brand, and we manage under Eurostar's brand 104 hotels. We also have Aurea Hotels that we manage under this brand, 9 hotels, and it's our boutique hotel brand. All of them are signature places, historical buildings, and like very special hotels. We also have Exe Hotels that it's our upscale brand, and we operate 79 hotels. Iconic Hotels that we just started with this new brand like 4 months ago, and we already have 7 hotels under this brand. Crystal Hotels with 16 hotels, and that is our mid-scale brand, and Tandem Apartments that is our brand for touristic apartments. We have an international coverage. As I told, we are in 17 different countries. Now we can announce a new country, so it would be 18 different countries. And talking about Eurostars, I would like to highlight different things. The first thing is that we want that each hotel, it's like, we say here, its own world. We don't want to have like the same kind of product in all of our hotels. We are always looking for hotels that have their own soul and that each hotel is different to the other one. So we always say that we have a collection of emblematic hotels, but we are not a hotel management company that the other ones that they have like the same kind of product in all of our hotels and they replicate always the same type of hotels. So we always like to define ourselves as a collection of hotels. Also, it's very important to focus on that we are very strongly committed with art and culture. This is something that defines us a lot. We are always doing exhibitions, competitions and prizes regarding culture matters, all kind of cultures activities, and we are also very focused on the heritage preservation and on maintaining like old buildings and operating this kind of buildings. So the art and culture, it's an obsession for us, and we always make a commitment with the cities where we have establishment in order to make these cultural activities, awards and exhibitions, also with local artists. So this is a very important thing for us. And we love this kind of emblematic hotels. And in fact, we already operate different historical buildings. I have to say that Grand Hotel Union is going to be our third oldest hotel in the company. You can see here the oldest one we operate is the Eurostar's Gran Hotel de la Reconquista in Oviedo, in Spain. The next one is yeah, you know it? Okay. So the second one is a hotel in Budapest that it used to be the Sisi Palace, and we just like reopened 1 year ago. The third one is going to be the Grand Hotel Union. After we have the Eurostar Grand Hotel La Toja in Spain. And after the Eurostar Excelsior in Naples, in Italy, and the Eurostar Real also in Spain, in Santander. So I would like to say that we have a strong expertise on this kind of hotels. We love this kind of hotels, and we are always very respectful with the history of the building, and we want always to give these hotels his own place on our portfolio. And I want to ask to the two questions that probably are like more interesting for everybody, and it's why Ljubljana and why this partnership with Equinox. So why Ljubljana? It's a very easy question, and is that Ljubljana it's an amazing city. Taking into consideration our obsession in Eurostar's hotels of culture and heritage, this is a city with a strong cultural heritage and with a lot of like traditions and remarkable history. It has also a privileged location in the heart of Europe. It's a growing and emerging economy, so from the touristic point of view, it's very interesting, and it's a tourist destination that it's growing year by year, and we think that it still has a lot of room for growing. So it's a very interesting destination for us. Also, and this is very important, it's a safe country. That this is the most important thing for tourism, and also the sustainability and the environment focus. That this is also something very important for everyone. So saying that that Ljubljana is located in one of the safest and most ecological cities in the world, I think that it's very important. And why this partnership with Equinox? I would say that we always like to reach agreements with leading companies, and as Equinox. We have a long-term vision, and this is something that we share with Equinox and that we feel very comfortable with. We never enter into a market or we start operating a hotel for a short term. Here we, as Mater explained, we have a long-term lease, so we want to be here for many, many years, and when the lease ends, we want to renovate it. So we are going to be here for many years. And also the portfolio of Equinox, it was exceptional, so the hotels were very interesting for us. And also related with our focus on the culture and on the link to the place where we are entering, the kind of hotels that Equinox is owning, it has this component of like cultural matter and link to the city, so this was something very interesting for us. So we are very, very happy of having reached this agreement. Thank you very much, Mater, for all the process and also all the team of Equinox. It's been a really pleasure, and we are very happy and very excited to continue this collaboration for many years. And thank you very much to everybody and to the city of Ljubljana because of this reception.
Welcome to Slovenia and welcome to Ljubljana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Lopez. Very, very interesting to get to know all of your hotels and your vision. With us, we have also Mr. David Neth. He's a representative of the company Cushman & Wakefield. And we would like to know what was your role in all this process with real estate Equinox?
So first of all, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I will just add my thank you in this morning session. Thank you on behalf of us as a Cushman & Wakefield, like a leading global real estate advisory firm. We had a pleasure and honor to be an exclusive advisor to our client Equinox in finding and maintaining and moderating and originating, I would call it almost a long-term marriage between Grupo Hotusa and company Equinox. We hope it will be a successful one and pleased one and a happy one going forward. Actually, in the beginning of our assignment, Equinox was very directive in the terms of how the scope is defined and how it should be structured. He raised actually the main target to, let's say, make sure that the assets which are unique and historically connected to Ljubljana and the citizens of Slovenia will protect towards the future competition which will come on the market. So just to make sure that we will find a partner who will breathe, let's say, the new life into a continuous leading market position of the portfolio going forward. So just to maintain, as of now, it's relatively easy when it comes to the historical foundation of the portfolio. But when you look into the new brands which can potentially come to the market, I think Equinox made the right choice to make sure that they will defend and protect this market-leading position going forward. The second one was actually to enhance the global reach, I would say, towards the international and Western European customer base. And I think, from presentation of Clara, you could easily see that it's not only a hotel company, it's also a travel agency with an enormous reach. So we are of an opinion that we select the right partner which will bring the new customer base, not only from the Iberian region, but also from around the globe. It's a well-reputable, leading hotel brand and chain in the world. And it will help actually to bring more tourists to the destination itself, no matter what, if it will be directly to the properties, which will be hopefully fully occupied because of this marriage, but also it will further enhance to put Slovenia and Ljubljana on the international market as an attractive touristic destination. And the third one, of course, was the investors behind Equinox. So Equinox was really careful in defining what kind of product they want in order to maintain the safetiest structure for its investors and to further enhance the value of the portfolio. And we believe that the structure of the lease contract, and I think Matej described it, my Slovenian is not so good though, but I could pick up some words. It's not only providing you with the safety nest in a very uncertain world, which we have got today, but also provide you with the upside of what will come in the future. And I think, that's the best thing what you can achieve on the nobody's conditions, especially when we've gone through 2 years of the pandemic recession, and we thought and we see how it negatively impacted the market. So in this case, it's a long-term relationship, guaranteed return, with the upside for the good years to come. And for Slovenia especially, good years will come because, as you could see in the presentation of Clara, the market is booming. It's not growing only, it's booming. And we have seen this for the first 2 months, April and May, when the market was finally released of all the pandemic traveling restrictions. It's enormous recovery path, which we could not see in major cities or capital cities within the Central and Eastern Europe. So those were the 3 main pillars of our assignment and what we should focus on in maintaining the relationship. The last, the very important one was just to find a partner as well who will not come, and we call it invade and convert. It was a partner who came in this kind of total equation and will nicely fit with actually take over the properties and not convert it into their shape, but they will try to raise these emblem hotels towards something unique and something own, which is what we understood very, very sought after these days. And if you especially want to provide to your customers, a destination and the nice hotel with a good emotional factor, you need to enhance it. So that's why we are pleased that Hotusa shared our views on how to lift up even the current heritage of the properties and don't convert this into their own standards, which maybe the other operators would do. And just to shortly touch on the slide which we prepared, you can see actually where Slovenia sits when it comes to the rest of Europe. When we approached the operators in our process, which lasted approximately 6 months, the reversion from the market was enormously strong. Operators were amazed about the performance of the Slovenia. Some of them did not think of Slovenia before being approached. They were amazed about the lack of quality stock at the moment available on the market, suitable for the brands to penetrate the market. And as you can see from all the categories, like in upscale, upper upscale luxury, on the left side, you see how many brands are existent in Europe and how many of these are in Slovenia. So in upscale category, 151 in Europe, 3 only available in Slovenia, and that goes as well. So we are not even in a handful number of the brands which are represented here.
Yes, but we have a specific situation since here the state owns practically 50% of the hotel market. So
yeah. So that shows actually what the tourism industry can bring towards here. The unbranded or independently owned operators are focusing mainly on the domestic market, whereas the international brands are trying to bring the international tourism to the market. So that's why we believe that from this strong marriage, a lot of tourism boost will come into effect. The second one was actually when it comes to the institutionality of the product, which I mentioned is very important for the investors. The reason why we named a few of these funds is that Slovenia is at the moment, as we see it from the macro and macroeconomic perspective, under the radar of the big institutional funds. Why it is important for the investors of Equinox is that actually they are seeking for a safe countries with the low risk of maintaining their incomes. And you see that Slovenia is at the moment on the radar of these big funds, which is creating for the local investors enough of confidence that actually the market only needs to introduce the proper institutional products, and they are sought after by the institutional investors. From this marriage, the main assignment was to create the institutional product. So we have got at the moment a AAA tenant, a blue chip tenant with a high covenant, and we have got the structure of the lease which exactly attracts the investors, such as mentioned on the slide. And we are in the region which definitely creates the compression of the yields on the real estate, and that's why we'll enhance the value of the portfolio, which was one of the things actually of that exercise, and making sure that this will have a positive impact on the overall value estimate. And the last one, that was just only to indicate that there are similar kind of schemes in Europe where you can typically see that the institutional investors loves these kind of schemes. You know, those are also equipped with a long-term lease agreements with the upside potentials. This one was selected just in Venice, just to illustrate that what we are creating here has got a similarity to already proven institutional products in the rest of Europe. So we are happy that we could come and provide the institutional product to the investors of Equinox, and as I said in the beginning, just to be an originator of this beautiful relationship.
Thank you, Mr. Neff. I believe we are at the end of this presentation. Tako, končali smo s predstavitvami, zdaj ste seveda na vrsti vi, spoštovani novinarji, z vašimi vprašanji. Pa prosim hosteso, če vam prinese mikrofon. Hvala.
Needs Golet, Delo Daily. I would like to ask you, what are your plans with those 3 hotels? About renaming it, about development, renovation? What are the plans?
The renovation of the 3 hotels has already started. So the idea is to continue with the renovation that it was planned. And regarding the names, we haven't made any decision yet, but for sure, Grand Hotel Union is going to stay with the same name with no alteration. So as I told before, and David also said, our idea is to maintain everything, so we don't change anything at the hotel, just trying to improve the way of operating the hotels and bringing new clients. But as the product it is and his history, we of course we don't want to change anything. And the only thing that it's planned, and it's when the full renovation of the Grand Hotel has ended, our idea is to increase it to 5 stars. So this is under our plans, but I would say that this is the only change plan.
Okay, hvala. Še kakšno vprašanje v dvorani? Potem pa, če preberem še vprašanja, ki so prišla prek spleta. Miha Juha sprašuje, kaj pomeni to za delničarje hotelov Union, pa mogoče tudi naprej strani Mateja Vitežnika, kaj pomeni tudi za delničarje Equinoxa, pa prosim Mateja za odgovor.
Ja, najlepša hvala za vprašanje. Kar se tiče, glede na to, da gre za tiskovno konferenco, ne glede na to, da je to sestrska družba od Equinoxa, je tiskovna konferenca Equinoxa, tako da težko komentiram to, kar se tiče delničarjev Uniona. Kar se tiče delničarjev Equinoxa, če se osredotočimo na to, kar je David in to, kar sta Klara predstavila, pač še enkrat mi verjamemo v to, da je nek know-how, ki ga Hotusa ima, ki ga ima strateški partner, se pravi, ima neko poglobljeno znanje na področju upravljanja hotelov, ima mednarodni poslovni model, ki lahko prinese dodatne goste seveda tudi v Ljubljano in ki bo dolgoročno stabiliziral tudi poslovni model Equinoxa. Se pravi, gre za izjemno dolgoročno najemno pogodbo in gre za stabilizacijo tega denarnega toka in vsega, kar je povezano z nihajnostmi, ker je seveda za to, za ta posel, ki smo ga sklenili, seveda dobili tudi ustrezno zavarovanje, kar pomeni, da je naša, bom rekel, izpostavljenost z vidika Equinoxa, če je bila prej izpostavljenost nekim tržnim razmeram, kaj se dogaja seveda s hoteli, je zdaj izpostavljenost primarno seveda, bom rekel, z vidika nekega kreditnega tveganja, ker naša izpostavljenost je do Hotuse in to pomeni, da je samo posredno izpostavljenost do trga in to verjamemo, da bo da bo zmanjšalo nihajnost denarnih tokov Equinoxa, ta potencial, ki ga imamo iz naslova variabilne najemnine, seveda v dobrih letih pripomoglo k temu, da bo Equinox dobival višjo najemnino, predvsem pa seveda v vseh teh oteženih in spremenjenih okoliščinah v zadnjih 2 letih je zelo dobro imeti v tej zgodbi močnega strateškega partnerja, ker seveda tako lahko, bom rekel, vsi skupaj na teh zadevah pač prosperiramo. Še enkrat mogoče to, kar je David tudi pač predstavil, To je nek poslovni model, ki v Sloveniji in južno od Slovenije ni prisoten, je pa prisoten praktično po vseh državah Evrope, predvsem v Nemčiji in predvsem v Skandinaviji, in jaz verjamem, da če implementiramo in če pogledate razvoj držav, kot so Skandinavija in kot je Nemčija, in to primerjate z nami, je vendarle je razlika in verjamemo, da bo to tudi pomenilo pozitivno z vidika vrednosti za delničarje Equinox.
Pa naslednje vprašanje, kako ta posel vključuje družbo uHotel Collection in kako se bo to poznalo na vrednosti delnic te družbe?
Kot rečeno, odgovor je isti kot na prvo vprašanje, se pravi, ne glede na to, da gre za sestrsko družbo, bo komunikacijo z vidika delničarjev uHotel Collection vodil sam.
Pa še eno vprašanje glede najemnin. Kot smo omenili, gre za obdobje 20 let in nek minimalni fi, ki vključuje. Zdaj pa zanima novinarja, če je ta fi indeksiran tudi z inflacijo.
V bistvu gre za strukturo posla, se pravi, gre za neko fiksno naprej dogovorjeno najemnino, se pravi neka minimalna najemnina, ki je naprej definirana, in gre za variabilno komponento, se pravi gre za neko hibridno strukturo najemnine, se pravi definirana je minimalna najemnina oziroma variabilni del. Tisto, kar je više, tisto se pri tej najemni pogodbi upošteva. Se pravi, če bi bila najemnina, fiksna najemnina 100 enot in bi iz naslova udeležbe na prihodkih, ki jih bo Hotusa ustvarila, dosegali 120 enot, bi na teh 20% potem participirali, se pravi, bi Equinox prejel 120 enot, okolikor pa bi bila najemnina iz naslova variabilnega dela 80 enot, bi pa Equinox prejel oziroma bo prejel 100 enot. Se pravi, za neko hibridno strukturo, praktično najbolj razširjen poslovni model, če boste pogledali Covivijo, če boste pogledali Pandox, vse te družbe, ki kotirajo na borzi, imajo praktično identičen poslovni model.
Zdaj pa še eno vprašanje glede podjetja oziroma delnic GHUR. Kaj ta struktura pomeni za GHUR podjetje, torej razen core management tima in najemnin Equinoxu ne bo imela več nobenih drugih stroškov zaposlenih?
Seveda smo si v sklopu celotnega posla, gre za specifiko, ker je to še vedno seveda involvirana tudi sestrska družba, ki jo imamo, uHotel Collection. Predviden je, da se bo zgodil prenos zaposlenih, se pravi, da bo Hotusa prevzela vse zaposlene, ki so v podjetju, in upravljala to dejavnost na svojem novo ustanovljenem podjetju naprej. Tako da z vidika neke socialne komponente ali pa karkoli, da bi prišlo do kakršnega koli odpuščanja ali karkoli, to absolutno ni predvideno. Hotusa bo prevzela vse zaposlene in s tem se bo ta poslovni model na novi družbi nadaljeval naprej.
Hvala, mislim, da so to vsa vprašanja, tako da lahko zaključimo z današnjim srečanjem. Sogovorniki bodo seveda na voljo tudi za izjave 1 na 1 po koncu tiskovke. Vsem udeležencem pa samo naj še povem, da bodo dobili materijale poslane po elektronski pošti, in sicer današnje prezentacije kot ključne podatke. Jaz se vam zahvaljujem za udeležbo in vas seveda povabim na druženje. Hvala lepa.
Hvala.
Hvala lepa.